toys that have survived since my childhood. Among my favorite, I would probably say, is my old Duplo and my old Lego. I loved building stuff, and it's been a thrill for me as a dad to watch my kids sort of inherit that same love and to use some of the same, Duplo blocks or Lego bricks and build extraordinary things. Now, one of the lessons that I had to learn as a kid, my older brother was very gracious in teaching me, that I've had to pass on to my own kids, is the importance of building a proper foundation. Because most of the time, particularly my youngest kids, when they're building Duplo, houses or walls or whatever it might be, they just find pieces that are about the same size and they build it up, and then they build a second piece. And you literally take a finger and push the wall right over. And you have to teach kids how to kind of alternate where the spaces go between bricks so that you get the most solid wall you can possibly get. Now, I bring this up because I think the fundamental thing you need to understand about this Sunday's gospel is the fact that the Bible is not a series of kind of totally unrelated incidents. And in much the same way as, when you're building, Lego or a house or whatever else it might be, you need to build a proper foundation. What God's doing all through the Old Testament is he's setting this foundation for a church that's going to cover the entire world. Now, why does that matter? Well, it matters because when this Canaanite woman comes to Jesus, she's a pagan. She's not part of the chosen people. And so Jesus' comment about food and children and dogs, it all kind of fits into this because what Jesus' mission is to bring the good news to Israel first so that in turn they can take it off to the world. What's particularly extraordinary is the faith with which this woman approaches Jesus. She approaches Jesus knowing that he has the ability to do what she so desperately needs. And so this woman comes to Jesus as a beggar, aware of her own smallness, aware of her own unworthiness. And Jesus meets her there. May we have the faith to do the same thing.